welcome to Wheels Up. Are you ready for an adventure? Let's explore the world together. See incredible places. Meet amazing animals. Play super fun games. Create cool crafts. Fasten your seatbelts. Let's go on an adventure. Adventurers! Welcome to Wheels Up. I'm Athena and I can't wait to go on this amazing journey with you. While we're traveling, keep an eye out for Wings, our special airplane friend, who will appear in 3 places. Are you ready to fly? Well, come on! Our American Airlines flight is ready for takeoff. Let's go!
Good morning and welcome to American Airlines.
Good morning.
Where are you going today?
I'm going on an adventure.
Oh, that's nice. Can I see your ID? Okay, here's your ID. This is your boarding pass. You'll be boarding out of gate 15. And thank you for flying American Airlines.
Thank you. Bye.
Welcome on board. Have a great day.
Thank you. Welcome on. Hi, adventurers. I hope you're bundled up because today we're headed to the coldest and windiest place on Earth, Icy Antarctica. Now, this might come as a surprise, but the best way to get there is actually to first fly to the South American country of Argentina, and then take a boat to the continent of Antarctica. So, let's take our first step towards this Arctic wonderland by hopping on an American Airlines flight to Argentina. Yay! We've landed in Argentina! While I'd love to stick around and learn the Argentine tango, we've got a boat to catch if we want to get to Antarctica. The journey will take us quite a while, so we'll have plenty of time to take in some incredible views as we cross the Drake Passage. Now, sometimes this is a calm and gentle ride, and on days like those, the passage gets the nickname of the Drake Lake. But other times, the journey is a bumpy one, with strong currents, heavy winds, and big waves. Those conditions are called the Drake Shake. But don't worry, these boats are built to withstand even the roughest conditions. So hold on tight, and let's see what adventure the water has in store for us today. Phew, we've finally made it through the Drake Passage and to Antarctica. When you look around, do you notice one color that's all over the place? That's right, white! Oh, wow! It feels like I'm inside of a snow globe. Antarctica is covered with ice, glaciers, icebergs, and snow, all with a stark white color. No wonder it's been nicknamed the White Continent. But want to know something surprising? Even though it's covered in ice. Fun fact number 1. Antarctica is actually considered a desert because it rarely rains. Well, we're super lucky to have the opportunity to visit this polar desert today. Because while it's home to lots of wildlife, the people are scarce. In fact, no humans live here at all. How can that be, you ask? While travelers visit, and scientists sometimes live here temporarily to study wildlife, fun fact number 2. No one lives in Antarctica permanently. Wow, I guess that's why I don't see any houses. But what I do see is tons of amazing animals. Antarctica is actually home to lots of animals that exist nowhere else in the world. Take the southern elephant seal, for example, an Antarctic creature that got its name because of its trunk-like nose. And like elephants, they're ginormous, measuring up to 19 feet long and weighing up to 8,800 pounds. Another type of Antarctic seal is the leopard seal. Like leopards, they're covered in spots and are fierce predators. And of course, there's the emperor penguin, the tallest and heaviest penguin species in the world. Fun fact number 3. The movie Happy Feet features emperor penguins and takes place in Antarctica. Not only can we look at these awesome creatures, we can also help study them. Thanks to something called citizen science, we can become scientific researchers for a day by collecting data or information on the environment around us. For example, there's a project called Happy Whale, where you can take pictures of the whales you see in Antarctica's waters, submit them to a website, and scientists will identify the whales based on their unique markings. This helps count the different types of whales that live here, and even discover new species. Ooh, count me in. Now, with how cold it is here, I bet you'd be surprised to hear that Antarctica is also home to something very hot, a volcano. That's right. Believe it or not, an active lava-filled volcano called Mount Erebus exists right here in Antarctica. Because of its unique location in this Arctic climate, Mount Erebus gives off gas and steam that create ice fumaroles, which are basically giant ice towers. And when it erupts, Mount Erebus shoots out lots of small rocks called Erebus crystals. Some people have even made these crystals into jewelry. Wow, what an unbelievable day we've had in Antarctica. We've done so much exploring. Can you believe it's still bright outside? Fun fact number 4. In the summer, the sun doesn't set at all in Antarctica. No way. Even though it doesn't feel like nighttime, I think it's a good idea to get some rest so we have plenty of energy for more Antarctic adventures tomorrow. Up for some camping, friends? Now, there are 2 types of places that people camp out here in Antarctica. The first one is a tent. The second one is a little more unexpected, a snow hole. A snow hole is just what it sounds like, a hole in the snow. To create your own, you have to measure your body and then use a shovel to dig a hole in the snow that you would fit into comfortably. Whether you sleep in a tent or a snow hole, it's very important to wear lots of warm layers. You'll also want to use a sleeping bag, a sleeping pad that's insulated, meaning it stops heat from escaping, and to cover all of that with something called a bivy bag, which is made to protect your sleeping gear from the elements. Now that we're all bundled up, let's try to get some sleep. See you in the morning, adventurers! Good morning, adventurers! Are you ready for another amazing day in icy Antarctica? I sure am! Today, we'll be going snowshoeing, which is a form of hiking where you wear special shoes that look like small skis. You attach these shoes to your boots, and they allow you to sort of float on top of the snow instead of sinking in. We'll also be carrying 2 poles, one in each hand, to keep us steady and prevent us from falling. Once we're all geared up, we'll follow an expert mountain guide all throughout the Antarctic Peninsula. Hey, look over there! I see a colony of gentoo penguins and their babies. Fun fact number 5. Gentoo penguins are the fastest swimming penguins in the world. I don't know about you, but all this snowshoeing is making my feet tired. What do you say we sit down for a little bit? But I don't want to miss out on any amazing wildlife. I know. How about a Zodiac cruise? A Zodiac cruise is a ride on a sturdy, inflatable boat called a Zodiac. They are driven by expert guides and are small enough to be able to reach remote areas that larger boats can't. Wow, I can't believe how close we are to the sea animals. After an incredible journey in icy Antarctica, I've decided that it's not only the coldest place on Earth, but also the coolest. Now it's time to wave goodbye to our penguin friends and hop off our Zodiac and onto a bigger boat back to Argentina. From there, we'll board an American Airlines flight back to the Sunrise Treehouse for some fun games and crafting. See you when we land, adventurers! Hi, everyone! Whoa, what an awesome adventure!
Welcome back, Athena!
Hi, Lily and Noah!
Hey, have you seen our friend Wings?
Oh, have you seen Wings, our airplane friend?
Woohoo! You found Wings! That was so much fun! Now I want to play another game!
Great idea! Let's play a game! Welcome to Games. In this game, we're going to break the ice with some jokes. Are you ready to guess the answers? Let's play! Level 1. What did the ocean say to the iceberg? The answer is nothing. It just waved. Level 2. What do seals do on their birthdays? The answer is they celebrate. Level 3. Where do penguins go to dance? The answer is the snowball. Thanks for playing.
Great job, adventurers! Yeah, that was so much fun!
Oh, hey, while we're here, do you want to play trivia with me?
Yes! Yeah, I love trivia! Hey, adventurers, do you want to play trivia with us? Yes!
Welcome to Trivia! Level 1. What animal can only be found in Antarctica? Is it A, the leopard seal, B, the emperor penguin, C, the southern elephant seal, or D, all of the above? The answer is D, all of the above. Level 2. What is Antarctica's nickname? Is it A, Iceland, B, the White Continent, C, Seal World, or D, Snowville? The answer is B, the white continent. Level 3. What is a zodiac? Is it A, an inflatable boat, B, a camping tent, C, a type of penguin, or D, a type of seal? The answer is A, an inflatable boat.
Thanks for playing trivia with me.
Great job! That was so much fun. Let's head over to the crafts corner. Hey, what are we making today?
Hi adventurers, my name is Lindsay and welcome to the Crafts Corner. Today we went to Icy Antarctica, so let's see what crafts inside our magic backpack. Oh wow, it looks like we're making our very own snow globe. Here are the supplies we'll need. So we have 2 pieces of construction paper, tape, some markers, some paints in different colors, and a pair of scissors. Let's get started. Okay, so our first step is to take a piece of construction paper, and you can use whatever color you'd like. I'm using blue because it reminds me of the Arctic backdrop of Antarctica. So I'm putting that here, and I am just grabbing a marker and drawing a circle. Just like this. And you can feel free to trace something that's circular, or just do the best you can, drawing it on your own. So now I'm grabbing my scissors, and I'm just cutting around that circle I drew. And make sure to ask an adult for help with this part. So I'm just cutting around this line. And since you can still see a little bit of the line I drew, I'm going to use the back side of this when I decorate. So just cutting out my circle. And there we go. So this is what is going to be our snow globe. So think about what you want to decorate this with. You can have it inspired by Antarctica. As you can see here, we have a little penguin. You can make some mountains, you can make a snowman, or you can just put something on there that you really like and want to decorate your space with. So I think I'm going to make a snowman because I think that would be super cute. So I'm just grabbing some paint and a paintbrush. And I also have some water here to wash my brushes with. And I'm just gonna start by painting on some snow at the bottom of the globe. And I'm using a paintbrush for this, but you can really use whatever materials you have around. A good thing to use sometimes for snow texture is tissue paper. You can also use Q-tips to make the falling snow. Just be creative and use whatever you have. So I'm painting on the snow at the bottom. And then I'm going to start my snowman. So I'm starting with a small circle at the top. And then I'm making a bigger circle stacked underneath. And then the biggest circle will be at the bottom. And then I'm just gonna fill this in. I'm adding a little bit more white over here. And then I'm going to grab some black paint, and I'll clean my brush off. And I'm gonna make the snowman's hat. So I'm just drawing a line across and a little square on top of that, and then filling it in. I wish I could see what your snow globe looks like. Now I'm just using the same black paint and I'm dabbing on some buttons, just like that. And then I'm gonna let this dry a little bit before I do the face. And in the meantime, I'm grabbing some more white paint and I'm just going to put some polka dots all around to look like falling snow. And I like this part because when you shake a snow globe, usually the snow will fall all over the place, so this looks like the snow globe is being shaken. I'm using some of this paint because I got a lot over here. So I'm just using some for my snow. Okay. Now for the face, I think I'm going to do the typical carrot nose, which is super cute. So I'm going to use some orange and just draw, or paint, just paint a little line for the nose. And then last but not least, going back into the black paint, and I'll put 2 eyes and a mouth. Now last but not least, going to make some arms. So I'm just doing 2 lines out like this. And I'll put some fingers or twigs at the end, just like that. So I think this snowman looks pretty cute. You can even give your snowman a name if you'd like. I think I'm gonna name mine Artie for Antarctica. So I'm gonna put Artie to the side over here, and our next step is to make this stand for our snow globe. So I'm grabbing another piece of paper. I'm using purple, but you can use whatever color you'd like. And I'm just taking my scissors, and again, ask an adult for help if you need it. And I'm just cutting a strip across, just like this. Now it's time to decorate this. So, you know what? Since we named our snowman Artie, I think I'm gonna write Artie on this. So I'm writing Artie the snowman. And I'll draw a little snowflake just for decoration. There we go. So now we're going to make a loop out of this. So we're taking our strip of paper and just meeting the 2 ends together, just like this. And I'm kind of creasing it a little bit just so the words are visible in the front. And then I'm going to take a piece of tape and tape these together just like this. I'm folding the excess over. So here is our snow globe stand. And then the next step is to cut 2 slits at the top of our loop so that we can slide our snow globe right into it. So, one right here, and then one right here. And then all that's left is to take our snow globe and fit it into those slits. Just like that. So here we have our completed snow globe inspired by Antarctica. I hope you had so much fun making this, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Wow, what an incredible adventure. I can't wait to find out where we're off to next. But before we go, let's celebrate all of our amazing discoveries from today.
Yeah, party time! Yeah!
Through the Drake where the big waves spray, past the ice where the penguins stay. Mount Erebus and steam so high, Gen 2 penguins swim and fly. Seals and whales in the frosty sea, Antarctica's calling me. Wheels up, we're off to see the coolest land of ice and sea. With sunrise smiles to light our way, where the white continent shines all day. Wheels up, come ride with me on South Pole Jubilee.
Thanks for watching this episode of Wheels Up. I had so much fun with you today on our adventure, crafting, and playing our games. Did you know that there are so many more Wheels Up adventures waiting for you to enjoy? Just head to our YouTube channel or download the Sunrise Studios app, available on your mobile phone, tablet, or smart TV. We can't wait to see you at our next flight with Wheels Up. Brought to you by Sunrise Association, Sunrise Studios, and American Airlines. See you next time. Bye!